Jack, disappointing result this afternoon. What are your takeaways from the game?
I don't want to sound like that gaffer that's just lost the game of football and talks about how good we were, but I thought at times today in possession of the ball was the best we've been this season. Just said it in there. 1-0 down, listen, we conceded a goal in 30, 35, 40 seconds. Again, another frustrating one to take. We keep talking about individual errors, but they just keep hurting us. But I thought at 1-0 down we had a spell where we moved the ball really well. And then again, another mistake and we find ourselves 2-0 down. And you can be as good as you want in possession, and today I thought we were. I thought we probably had most of the ball, which I hate saying when you lose a game of football. But the reality is we've got nothing to show for it. And I think the most frustrating thing was at 2-1, when we get back in at 2-1, I thought we'd go on and get something from the game, and then we've forgotten all the basic fundamentals. And I'm going to have to watch the third goal for them on the VO, because that's really pissed me off, because you just got in the game, we're doing all the right things at 2-0 down, we come out, we control the tempo, we do all the right things, get ourselves a goal, probably with a little bit of luck, and then we forget to do the other bits of the game, and we find ourselves 3-1 down after we've just got back in the game. That's really frustrating for me. But then we fight again and get it to 3-2. We just ran out of time, to be honest with you. But listen, conceding 35 seconds in and being 2-0 down after 15 minutes at any level is difficult. We're going to have to learn at some point that we've got to stop making those mistakes. I might have to start making decisions, because we're finding it's the same people making mistakes. And I've always said, we will make mistakes because of the way we play. But if you look at those that were here today, for probably an hour, we've moved the ball really, really well. Probably not enough end product today, but still scored 2 goals. And there's lots of positives to build on, but you know, we've fallen short of the target we've set ourselves as a group, which is the most frustrating thing. And we've now got a little bit of a difficult spell coming up where we really need to galvanise the group again and make sure we find some form.
As you say, it's probably the first league game this season where we've had the majority of the possession,
yeah,
but we weren't creating anything with it.
Yeah, and listen, I'm a little bit, my methods are a little bit different. I'm someone that would rather be patient. I've had many conversations with players this year where I feel sometimes we just force way too much, and that's why we end up conceding too many goals, because we don't retain possession well enough and we end up giving it them back. What I thought we'd done well today was controlled everything, and we moved the ball really well. I just said to my keeper and my 2 centre-backs, what you saw in front of you was a lot better, and they agreed. Lots of interchanging. I thought Hayden Beadle at 17 years of age was absolutely unbelievable. That kid's going to be a very, very good player, and I'm very thankful that he's with us. But it's just that little switch of a mind where you go 2-1 up and everyone should have their tails up, and we really should go and get something from the game. But we've just not done the other things. And I think the most frustrating thing for me is just the responses sometimes from individuals. You've just got to understand, well, it was either a goal, we're 2-0 down, whatever. We've been in that position before last week, and we need to come out, we need to fight. And probably lots of possession. Probably, I don't know, I don't think we created many chances, but I don't think Callum made many saves either. So on the balance of it, I probably should have been a draw. But listen, I'm not that gaffer. We lost and we conceded 2 goals early on, and probably because of that is the reason we've got no points today.
As you say, worst possible start and 3 goals conceded again. I mean,
yeah.
It's the goals we're conceding that are harming us. So what can change?
In terms of our shape and in terms of where we can see goals, it isn't often because of the way that we play in terms of systematically. It's individual error, and the question to everyone: how do you stop that? Well, at some point it probably has to be personnel, because yes, there's times where in the first half we took lots of risks. You'll see our centre backs really split, and if we lose the ball, their 9's in. But then, what do I do? Change the way I want to play, or the person giving the ball away needs to be told? It's a difficult one, and I don't really want to change the way I play. I like the way we play. Today's a perfect example. If you play that way, you'll have plenty of possession. We just need to make sure we cut out the silly mistakes, and the mistakes, by the way, are just really simple ones, like a couple of the goals. The second goal comes from a 5-yard pass, we give the ball away. The first goal is something that happens here and we get overloaded and the ball comes in the box and we don't deal with it. So they're really basic things. So for me, the way we stop conceding goals is people have got to take responsibility and be better, and if that can't happen very quickly, we can't score 3-4 goals every week to get points. We know that. So yes, something has to change at some point, but at the moment we'll persevere with it, and we'll allow players to take responsibility for that, and hopefully it changes.
Thanks for your time, Jack, much appreciated.
Thanks, mate.